But the biggest thing to this is we, as a community, have to continue to come together and work collectively and not let the few naysayers dictate our actions, because there are more supporters of the New Orleans Police Department than there are naysayers of the police department.
The New Orleans police chief surprised after the city's zoo cancels an event to show support for the men and women of his department. The move follows the wave of anti-police sentiment that reached a peak last summer. Joining me to discuss is attorney Donovan Livaccari. Thank you for being here. Appreciate your time.
Good morning.
So just to outline, what this event was going to be, it would offer discounts to anyone wearing blue to show support for the police department. This was going to be a 6-day-long event, and it was supposed to promote and foster positive interactive experiences with the police department. So do you understand the rationale behind canceling something like this? Does that make it better or worse?
Well, I certainly don't think it makes it any better. We've typically had a good relationship with the zoo. We've had a good relationship with the aquarium and Mr. Foreman, who is the CEO of the Audubon Institute. And to have these events canceled as a result of outside groups complaining about doing something nice for the police or doing something to encourage the police coming together with the community it just seems like it's against everything that we're working for.
Right. Well, exactly. And let me pull up this quote here from the Audubon Nature Institute statement on canceling the event. This reads, quote, Audubon Nature Institute heard feedback regarding the event who feel this event could be unintentionally divisive rather than inclusive. Though that was never the intent, Audubon Nature Institute made the decision to cancel the event. Now, to the point that you were just making, I do have to wonder, if we stay so divided, how are we ever going to make progress in being able to make relationships better? Do you see a path without actually coming together and trying to understand each other's sides and supporting each other?
I think at some point we just have to say, as the New Orleans Police Department, we're going to focus on the community that we serve. And the community that we serve and the New Orleans Police Department have developed a much better relationship over the last few years. Our approval ratings are up. The community has worked closely with the police department to make the police department better. And if it doesn't fit with what these agitators from outside of the state of Louisiana want to have happen, well, that unfortunately we can't do anything about that. All we can do is focus on the service that the NOPD provides to the citizens of New Orleans.
At the end of the day, though, how disappointing is it when something like this happens?
In the grand scheme of things, we have events in the city of New Orleans all the time, and the police department's right in the middle of all of them, trying to make all these events come off successfully. And but this sends the wrong message to people. And I know that a lot of police officers, rank and file police officers, were really insulted by how this was handled. It didn't sit well with just about anybody. And I really think it could have been handled better.
Yeah, I think a lot of people watching would probably agree with you. Donovan Livaccari, thank you very much for joining us. Have a good day.
Thanks.